Brandon Rotherman here for the College Football Kickoff Show, welcoming you back to another edition of the TikTok 10-minute drill. And I say 10 because originally the plan was it was going to be 2 in overtime. But we're not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, especially considering that in my last TikTok that I did for the 10-minute drill, I ill-advisedly created a matchup that won't exist this year that involves UNLV and Houston, when in reality it's UNLV and Sam Houston. So I went ahead and put a Band-Aid on it, and now we're going to get down to the business of going ahead and making it official right now. UNLV over Sam Houston. Houston's off the hook now. So UNLV will go to 2-0 under Dan Mullen as we now dive in to the Friday picks. 3 games in the undercard, 5 in the lanyard. Let's go knee-deep into them. We already did UNLV and Sam Houston. Army over Tarleton State. Tarleton State, of course, coming off of that week 0 shutout over Portland State, 42-0. Army, meanwhile, has got them waiting for them at West Point. Appalachian State over Charlotte on the road. There's going to be a time where Charlotte is going to be good. They're still trying to scratch that surface, and they haven't done it yet, and they ain't about to start this year, I'm afraid. Not as long as my Mountaineers are running things down in the Sun Belt. And, of course, the aforementioned UNLV over Sam Houston, which now leads us to the lanyard picks. Wake Forest over Kennesaw State. Let's go ahead and put that on the board and make it official. Can we get it in here? You gotta love it when you're me. Let's see. Is it up? There we go. I gotta make my face bigger. There we go. We're trying something different in these picks when we're doing them at home, and that's the case it's gonna be all year long. For every weeknight that there's a college football game on, we make our picks on TikTok and then take those TikTok 10-minute drills and 2-minute drills and distribute them over. Basically, it's like handing the ball off to your tailbacks. I got the Gram, I got the YouTube. Facebook, of course, is the engine that drives it all, especially on Saturdays down at Cameron Stadium, which, by the way, first visit there comes this Saturday on what is going to be an historic day, as Lee Corso has his... Yeah, I think it would help if I put the lanyard around my neck. I mean, after all, that is the thing, isn't it? I'm holding that thing like, dude, are you going to put it around your neck? Well, there you go. So, Wake Forest over Kennesaw State. And again, as I said, a big historic day on Saturday, as Lee Corso will rock the headgear one last time. Will it be Texas? Will it be Ohio State? And what say I about that matchup? The answer is going to surprise you. I promise you that. Meanwhile, back to the lanyard picks. We are now over the 2-minute mark. I said it was going to be over 2 minutes. Michigan State hosting Western Michigan. Is Michigan State going to be primed for possibly being respectable again? But I'll tell you something. If they don't, can they at least beat Michigan this year? I would love that now. There's be plenty of explanations later. For now, though, woo! Fog rolling in. I'll get it right one of these days. After all, this is, like everything else, we try out different things to try to make this better. Michigan State over Western Michigan. At least we haven't dropped any lanyards. Not yet. Give it time, though. Baylor hosting Auburn. What a very intriguing matchup this is. I like the matchup, but I like Baylor even more. Sorry, Auburn. I am not, nor will I ever consider you for such picks of any nature from this point forward. I was reading over the internet that they have been given, 9 other championships? Participation trophies? Give me a break. Always second class and second fiddle to Alabama. Remember that. Colorado and Georgia Tech. This is a good matchup. Good matchup. Last year, for those of you who have been following the show, I never, not one time, ever picked Colorado for any game. Because it's not about Colorado. It's about prime time. And I'm always talking like Deion Sanders. I'm prime time. I'm Coach Prime. But the man just fought off a bout with cancer. So in no way, shape, or form am I going to... I'll still pick against them in some games, but you're playing in Boulder. You got Caden Salter through the portal by way of... boy, this is tough doing this on TikTok, I'll tell you. This is like taking a team on a drive through a pouring rain with these green screens. It's crazy. Now I gotta move my head. There we go. I have to move my head again. Taking Colorado over a very good Georgia Tech team, by the way. And if Georgia Tech wins that one on the road, I would be very concerned if I'm anybody in the ACC, and for that matter, the Georgia Bulldogs. Something to think about. But if Colorado wins, then all bets are off. So, last but not least, San Jose State and Central Michigan. Gonna go with the other Spartans. They don't call them Sparty out in San Jose, but we're going to give them the treatment here. San Jose State over Central Michigan. And that concludes the Friday picks. Saturday's lanyard selections will be done on Friday. Or no, not lanyard selections. Pardon me. Undercard. Like I need to put any more Band-Aids on this first week. Sometimes I'm wondering if I'm doing the shows right or not. But yes, Saturday's undercard picks will be done on Friday, and there's a lot of them. And of course, the lanyard selections will be done from Cameron Stadium bright and early Saturday morning. And we say bright and early because we want to make sure that we get them done, get them in, and get them all submitted to all the platforms. That way, we have enough time to spare to watch history being made as Lee Corso makes his final headgear selection on College Game Day. It's going to be a fantastic day on Saturday. And oh, by the way, those big ones that I'll be picking: Notre Dame and Miami, LSU and Clemson, and the aforementioned Texas and Ohio State. That's going to do it for yours truly, Brandon Rutherman, and the College Football Kickoff Show. We'll do it again on TikTok very soon for the TikTok 10-minute drill. Until then, have yourselves a great one, and we'll talk to you soon.